Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Broku, and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. And today, I was going to discuss future Trunks, and if it's even possible, or if he even will ever return in Dragon Ball Super. So, before we get into the video, please leave a like if you do enjoy, comment down below, let me know your thoughts, subscribe if you are new, turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos, and also, feel free to follow me on Twitter. So future Trunks is one of the fandom's most popular characters, and some even criticize his return in Dragon Ball Super as a very fan service moment, because it kind of felt a bit forced, I guess, to bring him back, and they might have just brought it back just because of the fans, but I actually really liked his return. When I was a kid, future Trunks was my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball Z. And he was for a while until Vegeta overtook his spot in Dragon Ball Super. After I saw him return to his timeline and easily defeat the androids and even Cell, I had always wondered what had happened to him in the future. Did he help rebuild Earth? Did he successfully defend it from future attacks? Did he find new Namek and wish people back to life? And did Babidi or Majin Buu show up, and if so, how did he handle all of it? I almost pooped myself when I found out through a YouTube video that future Trunks was returning in Dragon Ball Super. Not only did we get to see his newfound strength, as Trunks is much stronger in Dragon Ball Super than he was in Dragon Ball Z, but we gotta find out what really happened in his timeline. Trunks, with the help of Supreme Kai and Kibito, was able to hold off Deborah and Babidi and stop Majin Buu from ever being resurrected. Then, just several years after stopping them, an even greater foe arrived, Goku Black. In the manga, Trunks spent a year fending off Goku Black, and Trunks got likely a lot stronger through Zenkai Boost. While his power seems to be stronger in the manga, as Super Saiyan 2 Trunks is equal to, if not even stronger, than God-S in Super Saiyan 3 Goku, meaning Trunks training with the Kais, his non-stop everyday training for years, and then Zenkai's while against Black gave him a dramatic increase in power. Although for a while, Trunks was seemingly useless against Goku Black and Zamasu, Trunks in the anime would unlock his Super Saiyan Rage form, which sort of put him on the level of a Super Saiyan Blue. Then Trunks did one of the most badass things I've ever seen in Dragon Ball, when he tried to do the Spirit Bomb and then infused the Spirit Bomb into his sword and made it a spirit sword. He somewhat defeated Zamasu, but then, Zamasu just became one with the universe. Then came one of the dumbest endings of a Dragon Ball arc ever, where Zeno just gave Trunks a new timeline to go to. Like, what the fuck? The whole moral of the story of this arc is that you don't fuck with time travel or timelines. But nope, we will make a brand new timeline just for this one dude. It was kind of dumb because the people that Trunks will be interacting with in his new timeline, they're not the people that he actually interacted with in his original one, and it's just gonna be different. Those people are long dead now. Trunks should have just stayed in this timeline because he's the guy who runs, instead of staying trying to protect his own timeline. Trunks knew about the time chamber, but instead of using it to try and overcome Goku Black, he just decides to leave. Him staying in the main timeline would make it so he wouldn't have to run away anymore. Not only this, but he could train alongside two gods like Goku and Vegeta. He could develop a brand new relationship with Gohan. Then we would have Trunks and a Gohan relationship, and then a Trunks and Goten relationship, because there'd be two Trunks. This brings me to the question of, will he ever return to the series? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he did, or if he didn't. It really could go either way. I just think he should have stayed so he could have fought in the Tournament of Power. But how are ways he could be brought back? Well, the first reason is like the others. Something happens in his timeline where he isn't strong enough to fight the enemy back, so he just uses a time machine and tries to get Goku and Vegeta's help. I don't know what that said enemy could be, but it is possible. Another reason could be Trunks could become a time patroller. Now yes, this isn't technically canon, but the time patroller thing is really popular in the video games, and it's a really cool and interesting concept, and it would make sense because he saved a timeline because he used time travel. He's used it several times, and to atone for his sin of time traveling, they could make him a time patroller to stop other people from doing it. And maybe instead of Trunks coming back for help, he will come back to help, which would be a nice twist. And if he's a time patroller, then he could just stop an enemy from meddling with time in the main timeline. The third way I think this could happen is the characters from the main timeline may traverse to Trunks' future timeline for help. So it'd be interesting to see the main characters going to Trunks' timeline for help instead of the other way around, where Trunks goes to the past. What if like Goten, Trunks, or Gohan are the sole survivor left after an enemy has wiped out everyone else? They don't know what to do, but they use a time machine and travel to Trunks' time for help. Trunks is a capable fighter, so it would make sense of why they'd go to him. I just love Trunks. He's my second favorite character in the show. Well, specifically just future Trunks. I don't really like Kid Trunks right now, but I would love to see him be the true hero for once, where people come to him and he saves the day. It's not like Zamasu where he like did something cool and Zamasu just got stronger. It'd be cool to actually see him actually defeat an enemy. Although Super Saiyan Rage is a cool transformation, it'd be cool to see if Trunks could go Super Saiyan Blue. Although, we don't know if it's possible for a hybrid Saiyan to go blue, but it hasn't yet been proven otherwise, so why not? But anyways guys, what do you think? Do you want future Trunks to return? And how would you want him to return? Do you think any of these ways I just said are possible or no? Let me down below. Like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you are new, turn on notifications if you want to see more of my videos in the future, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Also guys, I have to get out two shout outs to my followers on Patreon, and that is Daraj Payton and the awesome guy who only supports Broku on Patreon. Thank you guys so much for donating. You are the best. Again, if you guys want to get a shout out at the end of all my videos, just go to my Patreon, support me, become a Super Saiyan, and you'll get a shout out at every single one of my videos. So I hope you guys have an amazing day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Peace out.